Greg Samsa. I'm a biostatistician from Duke University. In my spare time, I'm a character in a Kafka novel. Basically, statisticians analyze data, genomic and otherwise, and I'm particularly interested in personalized medicine and how health systems learn. So it's been asked whether statisticians have a particular perspective on genomic data and genetic data, and I think we do. The first component of the perspective is I think it gives statisticians a particular intuition about how evolution works, because evolution basically works with variation and the play of chance over time, and it's utterly remarkable once one does simulations, once one looks at the play of chance, how profound the changes are in populations. So you really get a sense of how evolution works. And in fact, many of the early statisticians were evolutionary biologists, so statisticians kind of spring from that field. Kind of additionally, another insight that I've had, if not necessarily as a statistician, but as someone who's had the privilege to do science over many years and to work with some very talented scientists over the years. As a matter of fact, that's one of the wonderful things about being a statistician is who you get to hang out with. One of the insights is kind of the word billions. If we were to compare, say, the year 1815 with the year 2015, and we think how far could we see? Well, we had telescopes. We could see to the rings of Saturn. We could see mountains on the moon. Probably, if we put it in terms of light years, probably less than an hour, a light hour. As many miles as light could travel in an hour, which is a long way. It's way farther than you could see with the naked eye. The telescope was a wonderful invention. But now, 200 years later, we can see to within a split second of the Big Bang, and that's 13 billion light years. So we can see more than 1 billion times farther than we could 200 years ago. Now, we could make an analogy with the genome. We can see 3 billion letters of our genetic alphabet now, and we can see none then. We can see probably more than 1 billion times more deeply. I think, though, genomics won't meet the dreams of its developers until we can see 1 billion times farther. We're going to have to see that far to understand how this wonderful, complex, finely tuned system works.